Heyo, my PlanCo friends, Johnny 5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Project PlanCo. We have another hero build for you guys here today. Originally, I was going to package this with the last video with the hot dog squad, but they were really complicated builds. There's a lot of setup, a lot of to talk about, so a little bit more content, decided to split them into two videos. So what we have here today is Fabulous Fappy's Pip Shot Water, which is another hero build. It is basically our little baby character that Chat has made, Pippy for Pip Shop, and he is I guess he's a baby that manages both the water, smoothie, and juice drinks in the Planet Coaster franchise. But this build is also a transportation ride station queue. So this is where you'll be entering in to ride the monorail. This is where the guests travel from this part of the city into the sci-fi section of the park, and they get on at the Pip Shop facility where they make the water, the juice, the smoothies, and they produce the transportation. As a nice little twist, Fabulous Fappy has turned this into a water park for kids, and it is ran by a baby after all, so it makes a lot of sense, and they do produce all the water for the park. So it's a fun, nice little twist to make things really interesting. Lots of details, lots of things to go over with this one here today, so why don't we get right on into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Pippy. Mr. Little Pippy. It's a mini hero, but technically it's a hero. It was a bit of a mistake early on. We had all the big pink plots as the hero ones and then the lighter pink ones as the mini heroes, but this quickly developed into an actual character because Pipshot didn't have a place in the other areas of the world. Didn't really fit in adventure. And I guess if he was like a philanthropist, water, I don't know, filtering guy in the jungle, that might have worked, I guess. I don't know. But works good in the city. It just so happens that Pip Shop is going to be both a monorail and a water shop or a drink shop. He technically it's like juice, smoothies, and water. That is the Pip Shot kind of everything. So this one is created by Fabulous Fappy. They have stuff to download. While downloading this, we can describe what they say on the workshop. Welcome to Project PlanCo's first water park powered by Pip Shop. Enjoy our water drinks, smoothies, and juices during your swim. Water store, juice store, 2 smoothie stores. Big deadline. Don't worry, we got 2 vending machines as well. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare to set up. In mood for a dive, you can go to the pool, enjoy the 4 water slides. Are you in a hurry? Don't worry, there's a subway station in our water park. Isn't that great? You can enjoy our juice while you wait for the subway. Build made for Project PlanCo, and did I tell you already that this water park is completely sponsored by Pip Shop, the best drinks in PlanCo. This took me a month plus 50 hours to make. It was a hard build, but it's done. The pathing is a bit hard, but look at the stairs and try to connect it all to the stores. Everything else is up to you. Shoutouts, big thank you to Rohana for the 3 King coasters for the pool. I also took some inspiration from her build. Same with Kariara, of course, and everyone's support. Okay, so Fabulous Fappy, let's go. Is there Sink Me, Hide Me signs? No. This one did not go to QA, and it was such an important build that I needed to get it in, because at the time of you guys watching this, you've already seen the coasters, but I wanted to show you guys the coasters, and in order to do that, I needed to have the buildings in. So I guess there's this, and I'm assuming they're like, okay, if you just line this up perfectly, then that should be perfect. Now, can I line it up perfectly is the question. Yeah, look how sensitive this is. It's either there or there. There's no in between. So that's the best I can get. Oh, that's a pretty good fit. But now that I've lined it up to that, the building's literally hanging over. Oh gosh. Okay. Like I said, this did not go to QA. Unless I'm actually mistaken and I'm not supposed to line it up to that. Well, how's the monorail looking? Yeah, there's no lineup guides, and that makes it extremely difficult. Like, what does it look like if I slide it around? So I'm assuming, yeah, I want to slide it right in so it covers the monorail. Yeah. So it needs to be right there, which is pretty much lined up perfectly with that. But then why is the building hanging over? I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that. All right, let's do the big old hit place. Are there setup guides? Entrance, no setup guides either. All right, buckle up everybody for part 2 of this craziness. So I could delete one of these girders. because one of them's part of the building. And what I kind of want to do here, because it makes no sense that there's a structural support that doesn't actually give support. Oh no. See, I was kind of hoping I could just slide that down, but it goes into the wall. What if I like rotate it? That's not too bad. I want to make sure there's no Z fighting on this. Yeah, just a little bit of a rotation there, but like it's at least there's like a support. But I'm gonna have to do the same thing here. Now, hopefully that does not interfere with our coaster, because our coaster comes down here, but it should be okay in theory. So I'm gonna also have to do the same thing for this one. That seems okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Now, what about this one? Okay, I do think this one also needs to at least blend in, even though it just kind of ends there. That's fine. Okay, so we fixed all that issue. And oh my god, the music that's looping, I hope they hid the didn't hide the speakers on me. Where is this music coming from? I told people if they make music, they gotta show me where the music is. Where's the music coming from? Is it the shops? If I close the shops? No! It's gotta be a billboard or something. Aha! Maybe it's this. Mute. It's on mute. There's gotta be another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Subway sign? Is this an actual thing? Huh. Frontier made that? Mute. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where? Oh my gosh. Mute. 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 Okay. Freaking A. Save. Before we break everything or crash the game, let's save it. And one thing you guys don't really get to see behind the scenes, but something I could show you because I need to do it anyways, is I set to 12 p.m. Yep. I always go to this camera up here and I take a screenshot every time I place a building. And then eventually I'm going to play all of them as frames, and brrr, you'll see every single building go down like really, really quickly. And the whole building will turn from blocks into a real city really, really quickly. It's going to be a cool little animation that I put together. So I didn't want to forget to do that there. Why does this one not have the Pip Shot thing? We want to mute it. Pip Shop. Oh, it's turned off, this one. Why is it still not working? Refresh. Pip Shop. High res. Okay, and we mute that one. All right, that was exhausting. So I do have some issues with this build already because all of this detail on the side is, well, maybe not. I was wondering that because you got, wait, what the heck? Oh, good thinking. Good job, Fappy. All right, no complaints actually at all. So what Sem did here with all this, Fappy just continued it along. So they kind of blend together. It goes onto his building. It's like a continuation, almost. That looks very intentional that he had this building there when he was building it and did that. Although it doesn't line up perfectly, I do wish what you did here is put this in its own group so that I could just slide it up a bit, but that's going to be a painstaking chore to do that. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I think it's good enough when you're, yeah, it's not perfect, but unless you point it out to someone, they probably won't ever notice. Why am I grabbing stuff? This happens all the time. Oh, okay, I was grabbing it from the menu. Okay, let's pack this sucker. Oh no. Oh no. All right, let's, I don't even know how to set up a monorail. First of all, I grab the station, right? Is this the station? I think that's it. And then we go edit, right? Edit track. And it takes us to the station. No. Oh, PlanCo Town. Place entrance. There we go. I was kind of confused there for a second. How do I place the entrance? How do you do that? Oh, it's only letting me place it on that side? Wait, what? Why can't I place it on this side? How do you flip the boarding station? Uh-oh. Edit track. Okay, here we go. So it's set to being get in and off of this side, but I'm assuming we're facing this way. So we actually want them to get in and off this side. And then when I hit done and go to testing, whoops, I hit the wrong station. We go PlanCo Town. Now when I place entrance, aha, whew. Wait, I don't like the way I placed that. Why is it snapping here? Oof. That might make life difficult. That might make life really difficult. Control and shift don't let me soft select either. Why? Why? Why do you gotta make life difficult? Maybe if there's a path there already, it'll snap to the path. Let me try that. So if I go path, queue, I don't know what kind of queue I want. This kind. And we bring this up all the way to here. please. Just underneath the ground. Oh my gosh. Then I let go of shift. Okay. Now maybe we want 3-meter width. Oh my god. Please. Yeah, I don't know about that. That seems too wide. We gotta go with the 2-meter. Underground. Just ever so slightly. Let go of shift. Hold control. And then... bam! Now we have paths going... wait. There. Now we have paths going in. Now when I go to the station and I go to PlanCo Town Incomplete, place entrance, it still won't snap there. Great. Great. And if I slide it over, the whole monorail gets screwed up. So I have to put it there. That's a bummer. But can I path? Q. I can still do this, which is actually not too bad. But now, because I didn't place it based off of, yeah, I didn't angle snap it from there. Well, this might actually work. Where are we going? Now, I think we'd need 3-meter. No, not like this. Okay, well, what we could do here, hopefully, I can place it. Place it just about here, I hope. Nailed it. And now they'll link together like that. But then this corner piece is jank. So in order to fix this corner, you have to select the grid, delete it, delete that, place that. There we go. Obstructed. Place one there. Deselect. Oh gosh. Oh, I think I got it. Go, 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 go. I think I nailed this. Ish. Good is good enough. Okay, we've made it downstairs. That's good. I want to... yeah, it doesn't... oh, gosh. It doesn't quite make it to the floor. So what we have to do here is go select grid, select this piece. There we go. And we deselect grid, and then we pop it down to the floor. So it's a bit of a ramp here. All right. And now to freedom. What's this? A shower. We got floating pillars. Okay, now we want to put the queue entrance here. Aha! Wait, I don't like that. Can I do one more? Yeah, there we go. That wasn't as bad as I anticipated. Not too bad at all. Yup. Okay, I have to fix this little thing here. It's driving me crazy. If I slide it down, does it break anything above it? No, but it's flickering like crazy. The whole pillar's flickering. Whatever. I'm not gonna fix everyone's stuff from here on out. You don't like it? Deal with it. Wait, I don't even think that pillar was supposed to be there. I think it's just accidentally crashing through because it's not symmetrical. Well, let's make it symmetrical. Whoa, Fappy. All your walls are dancing. Why do you have so many pillars? Why not just do this? Done. And then this one. Done. Easy peasy. Then we could take this and put one here just so it's symmetrical. But does it do anything? I don't think it does affect anything else. It goes into the shop. Oh, it's barely noticeable though. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yep, you can get a shower in here apparently. Did I lose the pillar? Huh, I must have deleted one. Duplicate, slide, place. There we go. Let me guess, these ones are flickering too? Of course, every one of them is flickering. We gotta grab these guys as well. What I could do is delete that, undo. There we go. Hopefully there's nothing underneath this building that, from the go-karts or anything, that I'm piercing. Let's see. Or not the go-karts, but yeah, the coaster. No, that's fine. Totally acceptable. I don't know if I'm gonna fix every single pillar on this building, but at least the ones on the inside that you see on the queue, because they're the most visually displeasing to look at while you're in queue. It's the first thing you're gonna see coming into the building. And then there it is. Okay, so we set up the queue. Let's walk back up this queue and set up our exit. Let's see here. PlanCo Town Incomplete, place exit. A moo alahadi. At least this one's not snapping around on me and I can actually place it exactly where I want it. Now we're gonna go path. Let's just grab a, I don't know what, this one. 4 meters, the smallest we can do. This should be, in theory, very straightforward and easy to set up. All I should have to do is angle snap follow, I'm hoping. Wait a second. What's all this? Okay, we have to do a grid here. Select grid. It doesn't want a path here because the vending machine. I don't know what I just did. We're gonna move this vending machine. Move it. Get out of here. Just gonna move it over here or something. Now when I get my path, I can select the grid now. Nope, that wasn't the grid. Aha! There we go. There we go. Now I can grid all that. Well, we'll worry about the vending machine in a second, but we got that gridded in. And then we're gonna path. Oopsie daisies. Why is it too low? Oh no. Okay, what we have to do now, what is this path down here? Okay, so what we have to do is we have to grid from here. So select grid. Hopefully I can get it. That wasn't it. Select grid. That wasn't it. Okay, maybe I can go underneath and do it. I think this might work easier. Please be it. Please. Yes. Okay, so we grid in from here. Oh, and it doesn't work. Okay. 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 I'll do this. Oh, thank God I can do this. Oh my God, that worked. Okay. Can I at least try to like make that look better? Let's move this piece down. What is this floor piece? What is this? How do I get this floor piece? Okay, let's move this down. Down and over. What is happening here? I'm just gonna forget I saw anything. Oh, I still don't like it though. Okay, how can I fix this? I kind of have to fix this. Okay. I think if I just snap a few of these around, I can maybe make some fake stairs. Something like this. That is probably better than nothing. I don't like how this stuff is exposed though. So what we could do here is grab these ledges, duplicate them, slide them down, and then do the same thing here and push it in. Then it meets up with the railing. That looks good to me. Yeah, the railing here is not great, but I guess I could do something like this. That seems to work. All right. That's not bad. And technically it's connected because we had that weird thing where what ended up happening, to explain that to you guys, is I had a flat spot here, I had a higher spot here, and it said, okay, I'm just gonna curve it from here to here with a ramp. And I got so lucky that the pathing in this game was like, oh, let me just curve slope this, because this would have been technically not really possible to do on a gridded system. But hey, now I don't really care about the guests exploring this area. Sure, I could put some picnic tables up here. Can I? Let me see if I can select this path again. Select grid. Oh, this is... Yeah, so the only way to really select this grid is to go underneath it, I guess. Yeah, there's like there, it connects it there. Oh, why did it pop up? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Game? Hello? What's it doing? Okay. I deleted something. Okay, let's try this again. Deselect grid, select grid. It's got to be like this one. I think this is like the only... Oh, see, there's two. It's like this one. Let's try that. I think that's it. Whew. No, because there's a pathway underneath it. It doesn't want to go in. Yeah, I can't really path this side with picnic tables and stuff. Okay, we can't path upstairs. Just simply cannot path upstairs. That's fine with me. Now, the downstairs, we had to just get the vending machine in. So let's do that. Edit, move. So it was something like this, but I don't like how that's... You know, I think it'd be just better if I did it this way, to be honest, and then just lowered it down a bit. Well, these pieces are already sticking through the ground, so yeah, I think, I mean, in theory, I could get another vending machine. Let me see. Let's put this one down. Shops and facilities. Pip. We can get another one and maybe place that here. So I want to go in. It doesn't really like connecting these. No, no, no. It's not having it. Doesn't want to do it. Okay, I think that's fine. Yep, that's perfectly acceptable. Can I at least connect these two paths here? Yes, I can. There, that looks a little bit cleaner. Can I connect these? That's fine. Okay, that's how we're doing it. We're sticking with that. At least that way when you're coming up in here, you see the vending machine. It's up front and center rather than tucked on the side here. So I still prefer that. All right, now we have to get... There's a shop here? Oh God, that might be problematic. We're just getting started, guys. Flickering pillars. Let's move these down. Oh God, they're different heights and everything. This one up. You flickering over here? Hey, no, look at that. Or not. Okay, are we flickering over here? Okay, move you down. Where'd this piece come from? Okay. All right, where was I? Okay, so this one might not be able to go drag down because it might go into this room. Although this side doesn't have a pillar. Can I just delete this one? No, why not? It's not, it doesn't, I don't understand why you have a pillar there when literally one pillar can fit here. Yeah. One pillar works. You don't... This one's sticking into the roof a bit when It's the same amount that it's sticking through the roof is the same amount that there's a gap. So one pillar actually just fits there. Same with this one. So we could just delete these and slide them. I mean, this is a 1-tile room in theory. So these are 1-tile pillars, or 4 meter, I should say. Yeah, so I'm worried that this won't go down because there's literally a shop there, but we'll find out. May the PlanCo gods be with us. Woo! All right, that wasn't too bad. Although it's not quite, oh, let me see here. I might have to do something like this. Well, there's no reason I need to grid this whole place. I just have to get the path out of here. So I think I can actually just bring it down to the floor. Yes, the guests will... I don't like that. Yeah, I think I have to do what it's trying to do here and just let it do its thing. Well, here, let me just put a path on the floor. There we go. Ah! I put a path on the floor. Yeah, and then just do something like this. There we go. Then I could get the path out of... Obstructed? How dare you? There we go. Then I can get the path out of here and then connect it to the shop. Pop. And then, actually what I should have done is got the path actually out of the building first, like this, and then connect the shop to whatever we have done here. Yes, like that. Oh. And then we could connect the vending machine like that. Voila! I think we're cooking. And now let's move our tree. I don't know where I want to move this. Here. Is it covering any signages? That's a decent spot, I think. Done. Okay. And that's hooked up. We go upstairs. That's hooked up. That's hooked up. We go upstairs. This somehow hooked up, I think. They still hooked up? All hooked up. Look at that. All right. We done did it. That actually wasn't as of a nightmare as I thought it would be. I think it went smoother than the Hot Dog Squad one. Pretty sure it did. And it had multiple levels, which is kind of crazy to me. So I think you did a pretty decent job. Fabulous Fappy. I think you did a pretty decent job making this somewhat easy to set up. Okay, that one that I just deleted does need to be there. So we do need, although please do this kind of stuff in the future or offset it. The problem is if you offset it a little bit, 1 pixel this way, 1 pixel that way, it does get rid of the flickering, but it does create a seam. So it is better just to stab it underground, especially if there's nothing underground. So in the case that there was a floor below us and then this was crashing through it, you would have to just offset it on the X and Y axis. No, the X and Z axis. Yeah, and the Y axis is the up and down. So hopefully there's not too many more flickering issues. I don't really want to go in here and fix it all. Of course there is, but I just want the ones that are like in the presentation. Yeah, in the store. I don't want that to look bad because that looks really bad. So we're gonna fix these ones, and these ones are good. I fixed those already. I did. Good. All right. At least the whole queue walk is fixed. Let's give our game a save. I think it's all set up. We can actually review the build now. Whew. What a setup. The hero builds have been quite a hefty job to get going, as you can see. And yeah, they can be quite a little bit of a job. Why is my sign not working now? Why is this sign being problematic to us? Oh, it's turned off. Wait, what? Let's just... It doesn't like the high-res image for some reason. Is it set on, like, continuous loop? Activate on trigger. No, we don't want it activated on trigger. Maybe that's why. I think maybe... Yeah, it was set to on trigger, and that's what's doing it. So I could probably now go back to the high-res one. Oh, it is on high-res. Yeah, okay. Now, while I did like the music that was playing, that music in particular, we want to add the music in after. Like, we don't want too many sounds going off in the park. What we could probably do is add the Pip Shop water music to the actual monorail, and that might be even doable from here, right? No music. But is it? I don't know if it's a song. It's just the billboard that's playing music, right? So there would be no Pip Shop water music, I don't think. So that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah. So that little bit of a jingle there, if I wanted to add it back in, I could have a sequencer. When you first enter the building, you push play on the sequencer. Then the whole building's kind of, you know, has this music for the time that you're visiting it. But I think once, like, we have other rides going and different things, you know, it shouldn't be, we don't want it to be noisy. Like, I already can hear the Mexalente, and then you can hear this clashing. I was even thinking of disabling the Mexalente. So I think if I have like one speaker playing this song, like if it was just this one, like let me see here. If we just have this one not muted, and can I change the volume on it? That's the problem, is I don't think you can change the volume. And it's like one kind of annoying soundtrack. It's very short. It's like a 10-second jingle, right? Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. And it just keeps looping, keeps looping, keeps looping. It's not too bad. I can't hear it from here. And I can barely hear it from here. So having it on the backside isn't too bad. I think we can get away with just leaving that one. That way we have a little bit of a jingle, and you should be able to hear that one throughout the build. So now that we've established that, let's go walk through the build. Let me put my reshade back on. Well, first of all, let's take a look at the exterior. So I do want to mention to everybody, and also just say this to Fappy, that I'm pretty happy with the way the build turned out. Well, the shape and stuff isn't the most dynamic. Basically, we did these milestone reviews. Fappy just had the glass windows in, just the ones on the side and this side, and it was like 4 walls of glass windows, right? And they didn't even have they were just bare plain glass windows. And I told him that I was a little bit concerned that the build might not get done in time, because at the time of asking him to show me all the other builds were pretty much done or either already in the park at this quality. So seeing something to this quality and then only having 4 walls of glass windows, 4 rows of glass windows in a box shape had worried me. So I was, asking him, is he going to be able to finish it on time? He said he'd need a lot more time, and we needed them done at a certain time so that we can get them all in. So we're making the video here today and getting the rest of the builds in and riding the coaster with that scenery in, right? So I was expressing my concerns at being a hero build and seeing how little progress was made on it, and that the build itself was looking a little bit boxy. And while I do think the build is a little bit boxy, I think it's a nice boxy. So what you've done to it since I'd last seen it is you've kind of undulated the front, and we have a bit of a shape here. It's kind of indented here, and then you have the slides going through, and then the pipes on the sides, and then you extra trim this way, pipes this way. And while it reinforced the boxy build to be a lot more interesting, right? And I think with that, this is probably one of the nicest boxy builds you can ever do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I can't actually show you my blueprints. I actually cleaned out all my blueprints to make the game run better, and I highly recommend doing that. But a lot of the times when back in the day, you couldn't do the trick where you would take a building piece out, separate it from group, and then turn it and recombine them. That wasn't a feature in Planet Coaster in the beginning. So on the first year or so that the game was out, you were forced to work on the grid and just work on the grid, and you couldn't kind of combine multiple buildings together. So a lot of my builds were boxy because they had to be, and I always practice making these interesting boxy shapes, but then just decorating the crap out of them, and you would get some really wild results in terms of just theming, using colors. And I think that's kind of it reminds me of how I was building in the beginning of Planet Coasters. You make a boxy build that's somewhat interesting, try to do some undulation, try to do some corner caps, try to jut things in and out, try to do all this stuff, then just decorate the crap out of it and see where it goes. And I think that's exactly what you did, and it looks good. I have no complaints with it being boxy now that you've dressed it up to the level that you have. Where I do feel like it could use a little bit more is this is like a boxy build here, but it's integrated into this build, and then it's integrated into this build, and then there's this piece sticking out, and then there's this bridge here, and there's a lot of chunks, pieces going into pieces. There's a lot happening here, and I would have liked to see that the space had a little bit of that going on here. Because now we're left with this bit that we have to fill. This was part of the volume cube here. So maybe what would have been great is if one of these water slides came I don't know, wrapped around the monorail or something, and then came out here and then let you out here, and it's gushing water here. So there's something that could have been dressed up to push this side of the building out, to make this side a little more interesting and fill this area. Because now we just have to figure out what we're gonna do here. Yeah, I'll just leave that to Badge. But yeah, it's a little bit plainish now here. And this was part of your plot, so some decorations there would have been nice. Now, actually, I'm curious because this build here, did it actually use all 4,000 pieces? Because maybe you just ran out of pieces. 3,000. So you had a whole another 1,000 to work with. Okay. So yeah, you could have definitely dressed up the side there. And definitely, obviously, it needed to be more boxy on the sides here in the front. And but yeah, this part was sticking out. So I really like the front here. I guess if this is the front, I don't know. Really like that. That's my only critiques on the outside, and I think the build itself actually came out quite nice. You match the floral, the greenery to that of the one next to you. Pip Shop is, you know, they grow fruits to make their juices. So the fact that there's an eco-friendly building by chance, happy accident, right next to you, makes them flow really nicely together in terms of aesthetic and theme. I love the greenhouse top that you put on here. That's looking quite nice. There's our giant Pippy. He's a baby. He runs our Pip Shop juice. And because he's a baby, you went with the baby theme of a playpen with water slides, and that also water slides is they sell water, so it all works out really, really well. And then you also have the silliness with like yellow, pink, blue. Now, did you build all these little pieces out of basic shapes? It's a very nice touch, I gotta say. You made a texture patterned window wall. Yeah, no, that's quite nice. This one's like green. This one that sticks out is green. This big one's blue. But then you had like this little alternating colors here. It's pretty nice. There's a nice variety of colors. The blue stretches and wraps around the building. And the pattern itself that you made here is really nice. I'm really happy with that. Maybe, do we have a Pip Shop sign? Pip. Maybe we could add like a sign here, you know, something like that. Do we have signs on the building? So there's the water one down there, and that's it. Then there's one over here at the entrance. So not a lot of Pip Shop sign usage. Maybe it would be kind of nice to have some up here. I don't know. How's that look, you guys? So this one actually sticks out of the ground, right? I kind of like that. Pip Shot. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? What other color signs do we have? This one. Ooh, I like that. A bottle. I feel like the juice bottle should be right next to him. Then there's the pink one. Which one did you use on the back? The pink one. So if we use this one here, which I actually quite like here, we go like this. In fact, maybe I just put it on the ledge instead of in the planters. So it's just posted on. How's that look? I quite like that, actually. Try to make it symmetrical so you see it going under the road. Yeah. We definitely wanted to use some of these signs, so I think adding that actually quite nice. I want to see what it would look like next to him. I almost feel like he should, instead of having a watermelon, he should have the water bottle. You know what I mean? I almost wish Chant drew the water bottle in his hands instead of the watermelon, but that's kind of like not very easy to fit in his hands. I kind of love that for whatever reason. But he's riding the juice box. I do think this could like work really nicely next to it, but at the same point, it's less is more. But let me know what you guys think down below. Should it have more signage or whatnot? Maybe we could do another one back here. So you have the pink one, then maybe the banana one could be back here on this side. That way you have, whoa, the game's going berserk on me. That way you can pass under it this way. Make it nice and symmetrical. Signs on both sides. Like I said, in the past, I don't really want to change people's builds too much. I think I change like one thing on people's builds here and there, whether it be a small color or make a tiny tweak or fix a bug. But I do think having a Pip Shot sign is kind of important, right? This one's, there's the water drop, but it doesn't say Pip Shop anywhere on the front. Well, I guess it says on this juice box. It's kind of hard to read though, but that makes sense to me. And same with here. So could we have one on the side here? Maybe on the window or something. And then we have one on all sides, but what's this? Oh, that's not Pip Shot. So the other signs are basically just these. And I do think it could work here on the side. I just don't know where. I'm not mad at just having like a fruit on the side either. Just like that. It's kind of cute, but I'm not going to mess with it too much. I definitely feel like these are pretty good though. The water ones. There. I think that's about all I'm going to do. There. Now there's one on the side. You can see Pip Shop on all sides of the build. Looking good. No, the outside looks really good. I love the colors of it. I love the playfulness of it. Definitely with the couple additions of the signs there, I guess. Now that I can see that it's called Pip Shop, it with the character, the signage, the colors, the bubbles, the patterns, the pipes, the slides, it all to me screams Pip Shop. And it also technically is a monorail. We don't really have a sign for that. That may be something we should add maybe later, saying like transport or monorail or subway. Maybe we could add one here or something. I'll let Batch decide what he wants to do there, just so we have some sort of sign leading you to the monorail, so you know it's like up there. But even that, if you don't know it's a monorail, you're still going to go to this building, go inside, and go, oh, right? So the queue's here. The guests are going to find their way to it quite easily. So yeah, I'm fine with that. So there's the subway signs. Oh gosh, we got to fix this. I thought I fixed all these. Okay, all right. We got the water slide coming out the bottom here, which is kind of clever because you will basically go up the queue to go to the... Oh, what's happening here? Yeah, so... What? Is it another one? So yeah, you basically come up the queue to go to the monorail, but in theory, the guests also go up the queue to go to the water slide, which is kind of fun. Can I do something about this? It's not letting me select anything anymore. What's going on? Okay, I'm just gonna leave this. I can't seem to grab things here because the pathing is already in and it's buggering out, so it's fine. Yeah, so once you go down the slide, you'll get to the bottom of the queue and you can go again. This is really nice. I like the green on top of the station as well. There's some flickering there, but that's okay. I'm gonna ignore it all. And then you get into the monorail. And off you go, and then we're going to Sci-Fi Land, just like that. Off to Sci-Fi Land we go. Ah, that's cool. I can't wait to actually ride. Okay, maybe I don't like that sound looping over and over and over again. It's kind of just repetitive. Okay, away with you, Pipshot Water. All right, and we have a little baby Prince coaster going down the slide. It makes so much sense because Pip Shop is it's a baby character. We got the baby King Coaster. Ooh, look at the view at It's Sem's building from here. That's actually quite cool. Yeah, so we've went up the queue. Now we've ridden the monorail in pretend. Yeah, my pathing's doing that, but there's nothing I can do about that. And then we get off the exit, and from there we can go here, get ourselves some juice. Sit here and watch the monorail go by, watch the kids playing on the slides. Kind of dangerous though. You're going down the slide, you get out, you slip and fall in front of the train and die. Oh, how practical. Come up here, you can get some juice and some smoothies. They got all the fruit up here and they've been literally growing it on the roof and on these windowsills. There's a little slide here that we can climb up and it goes down in here. This is the one that takes you to the bottom of the queue that actually goes outside into the park there. And then there's a swimming pool, which is a mini segment of a river rapids. That's cool. That's really well done. Nicely done, Fappy. Okay. And then there's a one here, and then this is the one that takes you to the monorail. So it actually all makes sense. The slides make sense. And then we go all the way downstairs. There's our Pippy again. It gets a little bit washed out depending on the lighting and the angle that you look at it, but so not much we can do about that unless we use the unlit ones. I'm not sure where the orange slide comes from. Was there an entrance for that one? Oh, it's back here. Okay, so you go down this one, and then, yeah, rather than... Yeah, because you have nowhere to go from here. Then you go into this one, and it takes you down here, and from here you can go all the way back around and up again. So you actually made them make sense, which is kind of, I like that. They're not just randomly there. You can go from one to the next, and then use the stairs to go back up and do it again. And then you get your vending machines down here, some seating, some television, some nice Pip Shop decorations. I like those little chandelier thingies that you did. There's the shop. I don't know why my textures are still buggered out. And then we're out. So I gotta say, after looking at the whole interior and how things work and the shape of the building that you got, I'm really impressed by how it wasn't that difficult to get the pathing set up and how everything does make sense. It's multi-tiers. It includes every Pip Shop thing. Pip Shop. And then the slides make sense. They all actually link together, go to different floors, and from these floors, you can get back. So yeah, even if you came down this one, you could use these stairs to get back. If you came down the other one, you could use those stairs to get back up. You don't actually have to run across the street and cross, you know, it all makes sense. and that's what I like about it. You manage to use the space up quite nicely. You know, there's some negative space here. Let's do something with it. Let's make it a seating area and a viewing gallery. I think the space inside in the interior is very well used. And I love the colors of everything. So, wow. Turned out to be a pretty incredible build. So, you know, my apologies, Fappy, for addressing my concerns. While I was concerned, you said you did need another 3 weeks. I pushed you to get it done a little bit faster. So at the very least, my concerns got you to finish it early, and now I'm able to make a video on it now. I wasn't wrong in the sense that I had to give you a little bit of a push there, and I think what you ended up doing in the end was really nice. I love the colors of it. Definitely has the Pip Shop field. Fabulous Fappy. Oh, I could fit your whole name in there. That's good. Fabulous Fappy. There you go, buddy. Oh, wait, I spelt his name wrong. It's I-E. There you go. All right. Fabulous Fappy with the fabulous Pip Shot. There it is. Big setup one here. We had some things to fix. Oh, the sign is actually up here. Fabulous Fappy. We're going to keep it on the ground level. We have all of them on the ground level so far. So we're just going to keep things consistent. I could put it here or keep it where I have it. But I think it's fine here because this is where you actually kind of enter the build. Really cool. All right, another hero build, you guys. What do you think of this one here today? Throw your comments down below. Pip Shot Water. What is the saying? Drink the wave. I think there's other sayings too. Drink for life. Drink the wave. Drink for life, you guys. Anymore. This is for squeezing. For squeezy. That was awesome. Really well done. Give it up for Fappy in the comments. Yep, really good build. Gonna leave it there for this one here today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, we didn't check out the nighttime lighting on this guy. Let's do that. There's the nighttime lighting. Looking good. Really good. Well lit at night. All the interiors. And down here is looking good too. Yep, the only thing I'm thinking I'm going to add later on is a sign here saying like monorail and maybe and one back here. That's it. But I got to figure out what kind of font I want to use, and I could add that into this video, but I don't know if I want to use a TMTK font or something custom. So we're just going to leave it as is for now, and it's fine. So really good job on this build here today, Fappy. What did you guys think? Throw your comments down below, and that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.